We are back. Hello. Hello. Welcome. Yeah, there was a problem. I don't know what it was. Never done this before, but I did it. Hello. How are y'all people today? Hello. Can y'all hear me? Cool. Dope. Um, yeah, how are y'all? I'm doing all right. I'm chilling. What's this do? Oh, I'm glad y'all doing good. Glad you're fine. It's all good and dandy. I'm here to just chat, talk. Y'all can ask me questions about like anything. I don't care. That's what we're here for. Oh, someone else is here. Hello. I don't. What is UIP? Laughy face. The satellite. I don't know what that is. Thank you. I appreciate that. I work really hard on them. Um. Uh. What? So you're saying what are you IP? I don't know what IP is. I'm not very tech savvy. I don't do anything. I almost went live on my phone instead, but I thought this was better. It happens. It happens. I mean, y'all watch my texting stories. Y'all know there's a lot of grammatical errors. At this point, I just give up on putting apostrophes in my words. I don't care anymore. Uh, it means your location. If your IP gets leaked, the other person will know your location. Oh, okay. I don't know what that is. Okay. Uh, oh, well. Hello. I guess you can know where I live. Prefer that I don't. That was a joke, kissy face. Oh, don't kiss me. I am a taken man. Ha 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 ha. It was funny joke. I don't want you coming to my house. Oh. Bro, I'm so dumb. And yeah, whistle. I can't do that. Not really. Uh, what's this? I'm pushing buttons and I don't know what that means. Oh, okay. That's nothing. So my favorite anime. Well, clearly My Hero. That's definitely gotta be number one. I don't watch a lot of anime. I'm trying to change that. There's a lot. I have a long list that I want to watch. Okay. But My Hero is definitely up there. I love Demon Slayer. Um, this one's kind of a controversial one, but I love Sword Art Online as well. Um, Fave My Hero Todoroki. Um, Deku's cool. He's the generic protagonist, right? Bakugo is amazing. Hello, welcome. Um, but yeah, Shoto has always been my favorite. Uh, welcome. Hope you're doing well. I have a lot of animes on my list. Like Full Metal Alchemist is on it. Hunter x Hunter is on it. I like fanfic Shigaraki. That's fantastic. I'm glad you love that. What's your favorite My Hero character? Or y'all's? Y'all can all of you can answer. Deku? Okay, yeah. Deku's a good character. He's a great character. It is hard. After Shoto, it's really hard. I love Eraser. Eraser, ah, dude. I would love to have Eraser as a teacher. Only Eraser. I don't think I would like any of the other teachers, and that's including All Might. And cuteness, Eri, absolutely. Eri is adorable. Deku and Ochako, yeah. It's really weird because in my Vigilante series, I spelled Ochako like that with a K in it, right? But in my Ochako Todoroki series, I do it with a C, and I didn't realize that I had done that. And when I Googled it, it didn't give me a clear answer, but using a C looks more correct in my opinion. Uh, he is goaded. All Might is goaded. Uh, the greatest of all time, probably. Watching Spy X Family. You can suggest that. But I'm just saying. I have a long list of stuff I need slash want to watch. I'll just add it to the list. uh, yeah. Chocolate's name is confusing. I don't know. You Google it and it pops up both. I don't get it. I'm like, all right. A chocolate with a seam sounds it looks better, more appealing in my opinion. I have watched a few episodes of Death Note. That anime, while interesting, confuses me. Like, okay, look, you write someone's name and how you want them to die, and they because of a demon or something, right? How does the story progress, right? This character doing this is the bad guy, right? Like I've only watched a few episodes, so I don't know for sure. Um, I just how can you make a compelling story out of that? Not saying it's not. I haven't given it much of a chance. I need to give it a chance, but I don't know. I know the live action movie was garbage. So, have you watched Attack on Titans? That's another one that's on my list. So many, so many. Just check the manga dubbed and it's so chot. I really, I don't like that. Okay, fine. I'll change it to K, but I won't be happy about it. It's basically Batman and Joker of anime. You Death Note, right? Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Uh, Death Note. It's on the list that I will get to sometime in the next 10 years. There's a lot of shows I need to watch. Like fucking Cobra Kai. Yeah, I need to watch that one. Show called Manifest. I want to watch that one. Um there's a there's a ton. There's a ton I need to watch. Uh what is your opinion on the toxic My Hero? Oh my god. Bro, I don't get into it that much. Listen. mm, I notice it, I see it. I just leave it be. I don't get involved with it. I like My Hero Academia. I like to talk about My Hero Academia. I like to make my texting stories based off My Hero Academia. But some people go way too far. They're toxic, like you said. No need for the toxicity. That's a word. I think. I'm pretty sure that's a word. Um, I just don't get into it. I notice it. I keep it to myself. I love you versus videos. I find them interesting. Can you do one with Elijah? Oh, dude, I love Elijah from the Vampire Diaries. The Vampire Diaries. I love that series. Um, I've thought about a couple, but I don't know. There's a hard scaling. Favorite My Hero Academia ship. Izzy Asha, duh. Deku and Ochako, of course. Um, when it comes to the Vampire Diaries, it's hard scaling. Like we know the original vampires are the strongest and fastest, most powerful out of the vampires, and can usually destroy anything in their path, right? But it's so vague. I guess that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I've thought about putting up against like Michael from Supernatural, the Archangel, but there's nothing to suggest that he can't just snap his fingers and Elijah just explode, right? So I don't know. I thought about it. Yeah. What's your favorite? But back with the My Hero Academia ships, right? So obviously Ochako and Deku, they're number one. I do ship Todoroki and Momo. I think there's a cool dynamic there that could and should be explored more. Probably won't. It's never been visited outside of the final exams, really. I think it'd be fun. There's also Jiro and Kaminari. I think that'd be a very fun and obvious ship that could work out. Um, bro, okay, so okay, I get the appeal from Deku and Bakugo because of their childhood, their past. I get it. I'm not here for it though. Some texting stories involving them pop up on my For You page, and I just go, I get it. I'm not watching it though. uh, Baki Deku. I get the appeal. I get it. You can make a good story out of it. I'm not here for it though. Uh, yeah, it's the bully with the bully. Yeah. Um, Bakugo, he's not a bully anymore. You know, he changed. It's character development. He has like the greatest character developed in out of any character in the series. Um, I love him. He's incredible. What's your favorite fictional character? Favorite? Oh my god! Favorite fictional character of all time? Like we're talking like anything of all time. Damn. Because we got to consider shows and books and cartoons, movies, comics, bro. Deadpool will be high on that list, absolutely hands down. Um, fuck, man, I have no idea. Excuse my French, but like honestly, I have no idea. I hate it because it doesn't make sense. It only shits. Yeah, Kachako doesn't make a lot of sense as a ship either. I I think it's coming from like the sports festival when they fought each other. That's the only time they've ever interacted with one another, really. Um, yeah, it just doesn't make a lot of sense. I feel like that would just be a toxic relationship. Chaco letting Bakugo do whatever he wanted to, honestly, while she falls in love with Deku at the same time. Like that's just Uh, anyways, I hope Deku and Ochako they get together in the last season that's coming. I haven't read the manga. If you read it, please don't spoil it. Um, but yeah, I hope they kind of teased it in the opening theme for this past season. Well, you see them holding hands or whatever. So maybe they were hinting at something. Uh, Oh my god, I have not heard. I've heard All Might actually be paired with Deku's mom Inko, as well as Midnight, the UA teacher Midnight. I have seen none with Shigaraki, and I'd rather not see any with Shigaraki. Um, bro, I can't wait for them to finish this story arc with Dobby. I hope they don't like kill Dobby off. I really do hope they don't kill Dobby off. He needs to pay for his crimes and then get to come home. That's what I think. Do they really ship? I swear, I wouldn't doubt it. I would bet good money that it's shipped out there somewhere. Yeah, yeah. I have lost hope in the bro. Stuff like that that makes me lose hope as well. The new Bro, I'm so psyched for Blue Beetle. I just watched the second trailer that came out a few days ago this morning. Oh, dude, this is gonna be sick. I am looking forward to it. I still need to watch the Flash movie, but I haven't heard anything about it, which kind of makes me feel like it wasn't that great. I love James Gunn as a director, and I think he said something like this is his greatest movie ever or something. I don't know about it. I don't know about it. um, but yeah, Blue Beetle, that's gonna be sick. Uh, Twice, bro, Twice was such a good character, dude. I love Twice. That from the psychological trauma he went through of not knowing if he was an original or the clone, and then getting over that, and then just being killed off in a very sad manner. It had to be done. Hawks had to do it, but it broke my heart a little bit. It broke my heart. He stuck with his family instead of selling them out. Um, yeah, it broke my heart a little bit. Mm, I saw the trailer and I'm excited, but it looks a little okay. So it does look a little childish, kind of like Spider-Man in a sense. That's what it kind of made me think of. Um, but I'm still psyched for it. It still looks really good. Blue Beetle looks like an alternate version of like Iron Man and Spider-Man combined and were blue. Like that's what I'm thinking of. And for people who watch my versus videos, expect him soon. Like once the movie comes out, absolutely. Uh, I don't know the power level. I don't know how strong he is or whatever. Yeah, you can probably bet a fight with Iron Man uh, and Spider Man will be coming. Um, I have a lot of versus videos that I need to get to. I have the script down. I just need to put the video together and record my audio. Um, a lot of them. There's a lot. Actually, I have it completely written down. Uh, yeah, I don't know when my next versus video will come out, but maybe next week. Could have any. If I could have a superpower, what would it be, bro? Okay, listen. I don't necessarily. I would want a superpower that would just that would allow me to be lazy all the time. So like a low tier telekinesis, just so I can turn the light off from my bed. That'd be sick. Um, but if you're going to talk about being a hero, um, I don't know. There's a lot of powers out there that could be useful in certain situations. You can talk invisibility, the generic super strength, um, all sorts of eye visions like X-ray vision, heat vision, night vision, blah blah blah. They all have their own purposes. Um, damn, I don't know. I really don't know. I not flying. I hate heights. I'm scared of heights. Won't do that. How's your next texting story doing? It's going. Uh, Look, the Ochako Todoroki series, I'm taking a little break from, not like a big break. I'm just not going to be uploading another episode until next week. I have actually been working. I just finished the first episode of Red Hood Deku, and that will be coming out shortly. It's like a prologue. It's not really like an episode one. It's a prologue. And then y'all might be happy about this. I am finished with my part two of Villain Deku, and it will be uploaded tomorrow morning. Um, well, you want to manipulate entire planets? I hope you meant planets. That's a good power, but entire planets? I mean, all right, just take over the world, I guess. Um, okay, and manipulate planets. I don't know what that means. Like, are you? Uh, all right. Are you just like moving planets around with your hands? Like what's going on? Uh the Villain Deku one shot was a lot of fun doing. I had a lot of fun writing that. Um, I just hope that you gets a happy ending. You'll find out tomorrow morning when you watch it, I guess. I will say it's not as long and it it's not as good as part one. I will say that right now. I'm still happy with it, but it's not as good. I should do Hulk versus Broly. I gotta let you know right now. I'm not. I don't. I've never watched Dragon Ball Z. Never watched any. Can I've been told a lot of stuff. I've thought about putting Goku against Superman, but that debate is toxic, and I just don't want to be a part of that. As far as Broly goes, I know Saiyans in Dragon Ball Z are overpowered. My best friend and my cousin Ethan, he's a Dragon Ball fanatic, and he's like Krillin, who's like the weakest of them all, can destroy planets or at least parts of planets. And I'm like, all right. um, so I don't know if I'll ever use Dragon Ball Z characters, not without watching it myself, and I just don't really want to watch it. uh, it's fire. Well, I mean, I've heard that. I don't know. Megamind, really? Megamind vs Superman. Talk about an animated movie I've always meant to watch, but never watched it. Megamind. Uh, I don't know. Maze Runner. Maze Runner is a good trilogy of movies. That's all I have to say about it. I used the maze from the first movie in a video once, so go check that out. I see if street level characters from the MCU could survive trying to get through the maze, right? Like they start in the center part and then go out and try to find. But the only difference being that there is an end, like a real end that's meant to be found. Walls change those. Oh fuck, what are they called? I don't remember, but those monster things that were in there, they were in it. Yeah, you should go check that out. I had a lot of fun doing that video. But yeah, I've never watched Dragon Ball Z. Uh, I don't know. Kind of goes with Pokemon. Never watched or played any of it. Um, I'll probably just like hurt all of y'all's feelings, all three of you. But yeah, never got. I played Pokemon Go for a little bit and was like, I hate walking, so. uh, but that was it. Yeah, that was it. As far, I guess, I don't know. Dragon Ball Z. From what I get from it, humans are destroying planets or whatever. Goku's trained like his whole life or something. He's buff as crap and he can fight Superman already. That's what I get from it. And I'm like, all right. I don't favorite horror movie. That's a good question. Probably it. Um or do you mean like solely horror or do you mean like horror slash gore? Because I love the Conjuring movies are good. Uh both It movies are good. Um Annabelle is a good movie, but I have a natural fear of porcelain dolls. My sister, she lives with me and my fiance, and she has a couple, and she's had them her entire life, and they have scared me my entire life. um, I am more scared of the doll they used in the movies than the actual Annabelle doll that actually exists. And then to find out that they both freaking that doll actually escaped. Now, granted, they found her and they put her back in her cage, but she escaped. My God, I can't believe that. That she escaped once, she can do it again. That is, my God. Uh, anyways, yeah, it movies are good. Conjuring's good. I didn't really care for the Nun movie. I didn't think it was that great. There is a second Nun movie coming out, and the trailer looks good, but uh, Jason Voorhees It's a classic. Michael Myers is a classic. Um, yeah, Burn the Demon, 100%. Burn the Demon. I don't. Are you watching? I need to. I need to. I haven't yet. I need to. It's going to sync up to the one of the next Avengers movies. I think the next one's Kang's Dynasty and then Secret Wars. And it's going to lead up to that one. I need to. I watched the first 11 minutes of the first episode and I don't remember. I took my dog out to go pee or whatever and came back and I think I took a nap or something. Like I left it paused and I just took a nap. And I just didn't finish it. I need to watch it though, and I will watch it. Uh, absolutely. But I don't know. Some of the shows just haven't hit the mark. You know, Loki was fantastic. WandaVision was fantastic. I liked Hawkeye. I like the What If series. Uh, She-Hulk, get it out. Shouldn't exist. Get it out. Stop. Miss Marvel was okay. It was down to earth and it was cute and it was neat. Final battle was very anticlimactic and stupid. So yeah, but I am psyched to see her return in the Marvels movie that's coming. Um, so I don't know. I don't know. Uh, Bro, I hope they bring in Galactus into the MCU. I thought that's what they should have done, in my opinion, following Thanos, right? Kang is a great villain, so are the Skrulls, but I don't know. I don't know. Don't think so. Luigi versus Yoshi. Why would I do that? They're like best pals or whatever. Luigi's just a little dumb plumber man, and Yoshi's like a dinosaur or something. So I love both of them so much. Best Spider-Man. You're talking about the live action Spider-Man, like the best actors who played them, or like the best movies or whatever? Because I haven't seen Across the Spider-Verse yet. I want to. I want to real bad. The first one was real good. This one I've heard is the best Spider-Man movie ever. Live action. Okay, so you're talking between Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, Tom Holland, right? Funny enough, I wrote a paper on this when I was in college. uh, I had the coolest writing teacher ever, and as long as we did it, yeah, he would grade it. It was fantastic. Um, the my favorite. I've always loved Andrew Garfield's iteration of Spider-Man. I love both of his movies, although the second one has a lot of problems, and rightly so. For years, after Andrew Garfield's movies came out, for years I hated Tobey Maguire. But now as I'm older, I have so much respect for Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. So much respect. And I do enjoy his movies, especially the second one. What's funny about his movies is the first one had the best villain, the second one had the best story, and the third one had the best memes. Fucking, I love me a good Bully Maguire meme. It's fucking, excuse my language, but it's fantastic. Tom Holland does really good as Spider Man, in my opinion. I love it. I think all three of his movies, No Way Home was so good. I'd still hands down my favorite movie. Um, yes, yeah, Andrew is my favorite. I still believe he deserves to come back as Sony's main Spider-Man. You know, the MCU has Tom Holland. He needs to come back and finish his trilogy. 100% believe that. Make the Amazing Spider-Man 3, please, dude. 100%. 100%. Like the last time we saw him before No Way Home, the love of his life was just killed. They had all these teases for the Sinister Six coming, and I think I heard rumors that Venom was going to be in it, and his dad was going to come back. Bro, it is just his duology is it's just a darker tone on the character, and I love it. I love darkness. um, it's fantastic. There's just a lot of emotions. You know, there's so much. I can't even describe it. It is fantastic. In my opinion, a lot of people say that Toby played the best Peter, he played the best Spider-Man, and then Tom has the best of both, right? In my opinion, Andrew plays a fantastic Peter Parker. You know, punky, there's the skateboard. It's nerdy, of course. Fantastic. I loved his movies. The second one had a lot of problems. It got a lot of criticism for a good reason, but I still loved it. It was still a good movie. I every time I see when he writes "I love you" in the webs to Gwen, bro, I just my heart because you know what's gonna happen, and it's just real sad, bro. It's real sad. I would have loved to see like he kind of hinted at it in No Way Home, but I would have loved to seen like a darker Spider-Man. Like if Peter stopped pulling his punches. I just like spit all over the screen. Um, if stopped pulling his punches. Oh my god. Buck still keeping that like sarcastic, humorous tone. That would have been fantastic. Um, it exists. What do you mean it exists? Where does it exist? You mean like in the movies or in a comic or a cartoon? A comic, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so that exists. I'm talking about I would have loved to see it, like, on screen play out. He talked about it in No Way Home, how he stopped pulling his punches. Uh, Not to mention that moment in No Way Home where he caught, MJ. Oh, you see Tom Holland gets hit out of the way by Goblin's glider, and then you see him take off. Oh, I started crying, dude, and he saves her. Oh, uh he bullies Fisk? Really? Wilson Fisk just allows that? Fuck, I'm gonna have to look that up. Oh my god. Fisk is a like he Wilson Fisk in the Daredevil series, fantastic villain. Daredevil series in general is a fantastic show, but um, grabbed by the skin. Okay, did he like pinch him real good? What do you mean by that? What's this? Oh, okay. Pew. Um, yeah. Damn. I have to hold that. I have to look that up. That always interests me. Like Spider-Man or Batman, like if they stopped pulling their punches and stopped holding back, that'd be sick. Smoke weed on the stream. I don't smoke weed. I don't know. If I had some alcohol, I'd take a drink, but that's it. Uh, I've definitely done some illegal things before, but I'm a little poor boy. I don't have money for that. I mean, I do, but I'm not going to. I gotta save it. Uh, I, tomorrow after work, I probably still. I might just. I have to do some shopping. I might just grab some. FBI. No, please. No one is home. Oh my god. I love that little clip. FBI, open up. Oh, that's so good. So fantastic. Um, I do briefly wait, weed window shopping. Okay, so I know who's the weed addict here. Put your hands in what's your Instagram ID? That's a great question. I have one. Hang on. I think it's similar to what my old channel used to be called. Let me check it. I think it's like Dustin Demand or something like that. I don't get on Instagram too often though. But I'll give it to you. Fuck, I don't care. Where's my Instagram? There it is. Nope, don't want that. Oh yeah, it's Dustin underscore underscore man, all lowercase. Uh, I was watching someone make edibles, and this. Well, isn't that great? Uh, link, link. I don't know how to link things, people. Here I'll type it out for you though. Hang on, I'll write it in the chat for you. It's simply the Man. Bam. That's it. Uh, you'll find it. It's the profile picture is the same as the on YouTube. Um, yeah, I don't upload much to it. Um, but you can scroll down and see my life and what it consists of, I guess. I don't care. Shabong. What vid? The making and trying edible cookies. That's great. Tell me how they taste, if they taste good. I've done edibles before, and that night was I thought I was gonna die that night. Um, I tried sending the I mean, I, I probably won't watch it, but okay. You can if you send it, go for it, I guess. Um, I do, what's my celebrity crush? Nina Dobrev. Oh, and Emma Watson when she has long hair. Both of them. Adorable. What about you? Oh, if we're talking males, I have a couple males. Okay. From the Vampire Diaries, Ian, fuck, the guy that played Damon, Ian Somerhalder, whatever. Fucking, I'll let him rail me. I don't care. I'm straight. I don't go that way. But fuck, I think any man with a brain would allow that. I'm just saying, especially if he played like in character with Damon. Lucifer, it's on that long list that I need to watch. I've used Lucifer from that show in a video before. I know it's good. I know I would enjoy it. Let's have it. I watched a few episodes of it. I don't know why I stopped. I think something else came on. I don't know. Uh, absolutely. And then also from the Vampire Diaries, the guy that plays Elijah, he just, I would let Damon rail me, right? I would definitely take Elijah out on a date, 100%. He's just got like this perfect face, and that feeling of his morals and nobleness, but can also just absolutely rip people apart. It's fantastic. I love that in a man. Y'all are learning a lot about me today. uh, but yeah, I need to watch Lucifer. I have the general like premise of it. Lucifer, he got sent down to hell, and then he escaped or something, and then he's like, "I'm done being Satan," and just wants to be a normal man. He owns a bar in LA, I think. He can compel anyone to do whatever to get out of stuff, except for that girl that is his love interest. Oh God, don't write it down, please. The FBI is going to come for me again. Um, yeah. I did want to talk about my Vigilante Deku series first. The Vigilante Deku series, it's my baby. I love it. I I improv that entire thing. Well, I do that with all my series. I just get on my phone and I start typing. Complete improv. I don't write a script for it or anything. But this series, that's it. I love it. I go back and I rewatch it. I'm like, damn, I'm the best author ever. Not really, but uh, it's not perfect. There's some things I wish I did differently, but fantastic. I loved it. I loved making it. Ton of fun. Um, yeah. Do you think the next season of the Bro, I cannot wait for season 4 of The Boys. I heard something though because they're not going to be releasing season 4 until after the writer's strike that's going on. Um So I hope that comes so close soon because I want season 4. I've been waiting patiently for season 4. Uh, yeah, that was the point. I wanted y'all to think she was gonna die, and then this is one of the things I didn't like about my series because out of nowhere, Aerie shows up for no reason and saves the day or whatever. She saves Deku. Yeah. Um, out of nowhere. I see my original finish for that didn't involve Ochako there. But then I was like, well, shit, they kidnapped her. I put myself in a situation. Originally, her all that was gonna be like broadcast, and everyone from Class 1A, including Aerie and whatnot, were gonna be watching on TV uh, what was going on. And after the fight, Deku was just going to get home before collapsing from his injuries, and then Aerie was going to save him. Um, but he was going to be like, I kept my promise. I always came home. And that was going to be him keeping his promise to Ochako. But I made a mistake. That's one thing about improving it, of having Ochako be the one that got kidnapped. So, oh, something else I didn't like, I just threw Gigantomachia in there. I wanted to use him. I wanted him to be a part of it. He showed up and then he died. That's it. And that's not that realistic. Imagine him just causing destruction in between everything, I guess. Um, but overall, I love it. It's my baby. I love it. What do you make? Spider-Man, yes, yes. I've seen a lot of texting stories of Spider-Man. I would absolutely love to do that. It's in the back of my head. It's on the paper of things of series that I want to write. It's there. It's probably gonna be a little bit because I don't want to do like multiple at a time. Um, but definitely Spider-Man, Deku Spider-Man is on the horizon, 100%. 100%. I love Spider-Man as a character. I love Deku as a character. Them two together just fit. Like Izuku Midoriya can realistically be almost an identical character wise to Peter Parker, um, with like some differences, of course. For Yandir, okay, so I've seen those pop up before. What exactly? I could just Google this. What exactly does Yandir mean, or is it Yonder, or I don't know what that means. Is he like aggressive? Is he not aggressive? I don't know. All right, see you later, bro. I just don't know what that means exactly. Uh, yeah. Um, I could just Google it, but I feel like I'd get like a lot of stuff, like just a lot of random stuff. Uh, Feel free to like comment series ideas. You might suggest something that piques my interest. Doki Monica, basically, but nicer. I don't get that reference. Here, I'll just Google it. I'll just Google it. Don't worry. Hold up. I got it. Here we go. Uh, Yandir question mark. That pulls up some sort of a wiki about an anime or something. Um, Meaning. There you go. That's a long word. I don't know what that is. Yander is often sweet, caring, and innocent before switching into someone who displays an extreme, often violent or psychotic level. Whoa. Bro, I'm already brewing an idea for this. Yeah, obsessed with someone who can kill anyone. Yeah, interesting. I might have to do something. Glad you could be here. See you later. I'm doing good. Hope you're doing great. See you later. Um, hmm, interesting. I might do. I don't know if I'll do a whole series on that. Maybe just like a big one shot or something. Uh, yeah. I figured that they have like a sweet, calming Pete. What's the word I'm thinking of? Anyways, I figured they did that. A Yandir person would do that or be like that. That they're like basically rude and just possibly violent to everyone except for their love interest. Um, that might that might have to be something soon. It won't probably won't happen like anytime like soon, but just because I'm working on a lot of stuff. But that's not out of the question. I might have to do something with that. Interesting. Bakugo looks at Ochako. Deku destroys him. I would really like to do a some sort of combination of Demon Slayer and My Hero texting story together. But I don't know enough about Demon Slayer yet. Like I said, I only watched the anime, so I'm just now watching through season three. I don't know enough about it, and I just don't want to get anything wrong about its lore or anything. And it's okay, so I was pronouncing it wrong. My apologies. So it's Yandere. Got it. That's not right. Oh well. Um, yeah. Cool. Do y'all like Demon Slayer? I love Demon Slayer. I think it's sick. I actually have the first volume of the manga somewhere. Um, I don't know. Uh, I have seen the leaks for Deadpool 3. Oh, oh, it makes me happy. Uh, yes, I Deadpool 3, it's gonna change the world, I think. So happy Hugh Jackman is coming back. His Wolverine costume looks very like in the comics, and it looks good. Yes. Um, would like to watch, just can't find it. Demon Slayer is on Crunchyroll. If you don't have that, you can watch it, but I think it's also on Hulu and Netflix, I think, but it might not be dubbed there. Um, it was dubbed on Hulu. Um, not all of it. No, it's waiting. They'll probably do it after the dubbed season finishes, which episode 4 just came out. The subbed version is done, and I'm watching it dubbed. Yeah, it's real sad, I know. But you can watch the first 2 seasons as well as the movie on Hulu. But Hulu does this weird thing with the movie where you can't just watch all of it in one go. They like split it up into like 7 different episodes, like 20-minute-ish episodes. Um, and you have to deal with the ads on Hulu. But it's worth it. It's incredible. So good. I like how Tanjiro's head is just indestructible too. That's cool. For no reason. It represents um his will to never give up or whatever. And it's just a weapon he has. His head's harder than anything. I love that. That's fantastic. Um but yeah, definitely go and watch it if you haven't. Fantastic stuff. Deadpool 3. I love both Deadpool movies. They're fantastic. And I hope, but here's my confusing. So are they continuing off Deadpool 2? Like, is it like in the same canon or whatever? So like, well, like Colossus and Cable. How's Cable going to be there? That actor played Thanos. I guess I could probably work around that though. Also, do you know why My Hero Academia anime isn't having more episodes past No Man's Land? I don't know. I haven't heard anything about that. I don't know what. No Man's Land is. Um, is that the name of an episode? You should do an Izzy series for Deku's characters based on Deadpool. Oh no. Well, we'll have to change Ochako, right? Because Ochako wouldn't stand for Deadpool, right? I wouldn't think so. Right? We have to make her a bit more wild. I've seen one. It was hilarious. Well, yeah, I'm sure it was. I'll have to look that up. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that I was just feel like she would have to be uh, something like that. That sounds. Oh God, Tech is just like superhero landing. Ow, my knee. And then making references to other universes. Yeah, that'd be damn. Just all the possibilities that can go. Accidentally got grabbed in the no-nos and said, "Daddy." Oh, bro, Deadpool Deku. Yeah, he would. He would actively grab Bakugo's his no square. Bro, what are you gonna do now? You gonna explode me? No, you won't, stupid. I'm about to kick your ass like Batman would. I'm about to show you my Dark Knight. Oh my, I got a notification. Nothing. Oh my god, that'd be so good. Oh, someone joined us, it looks like, or one of the other people came back or something. Huh. Damn. I started working on a Deku Batman series, but I quickly changed it to the Deku Red Hood. Uh, and I think that'll be good. I don't know if I'm going to continue it, but I think it's good. I think I will eventually. Do you think any major character? Bro, I don't think anyone understands how much I think about that. Okay. Uh I'm like, damn, I don't want anyone to die. But I think All Might will die. I think his nature to jump in and try to save someone, it's gonna, yeah, 90% All Might. Yeah, I have a feeling All Might will definitely sacrifice himself to save someone. Probably Deku. He'll like, I don't know, stand up to all for one last time. And yeah, that makes me that makes me sad to say because Deku's gonna have to say goodbye to his mentor, his teacher, his only real father figure. So that's gonna make for a real sad scene if that does happen. We'll have to see more Rage Deku though. Yes, I want it, bro. The vigilante arc was so good. I loved it. He was like ruthless while still keeping his soft demeanor, right? It was so good. I would like to see more vigilanteism in the world of My Hero, right? You don't really see much outside of Stain and Deku during his vigilante arc. Oh shit. Um bro, I would like to just see more vigilanteism, right? See how they deal with the law because that's like obviously not allowed and all that great stuff. That'd be sick. Oh, there is a vigilant, bro. That'd be sick. I would love to see that into a show. Is it about Stain or just random vigilantes? Waiting for a response. Um, it's a prequel of My Hero Academia. Some dude in America thought of it. Hmm. Oh, isn't it? That's weird. I don't know about that. I mean, cool, but I don't know. I'd like to see more with Stain. Stain is a character because oh, bro, I don't remember if they said anything about his backstory or not, but I can definitely see something like I don't know, his parents were killed and a hero showed up, but then said something like "It's not my problem" and left, and that was like the source of Stain's like origin of why he hates fakes, right? And why he thinks All Might's the only true hero. Um, Something like that, something along those lines. I loved his tarot stance. Yes, bro, that scene, dude. Everyone, even Endeavor, was just caught in just a wave of fear and was just stopped dead in their tracks, bro. And that was before Endeavor got like his major character development. So he was just like angry at everyone all the time. Yeah, that was just oh man. He said, "I missed the part." Yeah, yeah. uh, Talking hypothetically on Stain's backstory, something like that. Uh, Stain probably came from like a very poor neighborhood, poor childhood, didn't have much, only had him, whatever family or friends he had. And then that friend or family were killed and left to die. And then a pro hero showed up and just said, I missed the part where that's my problem and left. And he was just there by himself. And that's probably something along those routes. There's probably something out there, a wiki page or something that explains his backstory truly, or at least what they said it is. But yeah, probably something. Yeah, definitely. I definitely see that. Uh, Shigaraki's backstory. That's real sad. Like, man lost everything as a child on the same day. Uh, oh my god, it made me so sad when his dog started decaying away. I was like, oh, the poor pupper. He was just a good boy. He was the only one really trying to help you, and you accidentally killed him. It is so sad. Uh, wait, what are you talking about? Yeah, the awful one part. Um, but my only thing is like, where do you get trained at? Like this man, did he train himself? He ain't just proficient with a sword. This man is mastery and lethal with it. Yes, fast. Lethal is just like getting to the it's like the base level of how to describe it. It is insane. Yeah, maybe. Um, I'm glad they brought Stain back though for in season 6 and could finally interact with All Might. That's something I thought they missed out on before. My question is, his lungs were like punctured. How'd he live? How they no one like rushed to save him. Not to mention he was standing up. He didn't like collapse or anything. He just instantly died, but he didn't die. He was saved and taken to Tartarus. Great. Uh, um, that's true. I thought the blood only worked in paralyzing people. I didn't know it like replenished his like energy and life or whatever. Time travel. Actually, I have an idea that's kind of based around that. Not really time travel though, more like reincarnation of sorts. It's just an idea. I don't have like any specifics planned out. But since it's just you two, I'll tell y'all this. Essentially, it's what? Oh, you're just joking. Okay. Yeah, you had enough blood in them. But essentially, the beginning would start with the quote final battle with All for One, whatever that would be. I would think of something, right? Um, and at this point, All for One has killed everyone in Class 1A, and most of the major heroes, and it's just Deku and Deku will look around at just like I don't know a sea. He'll see like Endeavor's body over there. He'll see All Might's body over there. Hawks and the Mirko, the bunny hero or whatever. Um, or he was, um, he would see all of this and he would rush. He would rush. All for one. All for one would kill him, and then all for one would be like, "Wait, if he's dead, I can't take his quirk." Something like that. And then he'll go through a long list of quirks in his head or whatever, and he'll do the only thing he could do, and that would be to send Izuku's his consciousness back to a specific time in his life. So he would have a chance, but he wouldn't remember either. He wouldn't remember. Only Izuku would remember everything. And he would just have to play through his life the same until he gets back up to that moment to try to change it. That's essentially how the entire series would go. You should make a Demon Slayer Deku series and kill them at the end and reincarnate them into My Hero Academia University. Bro, Joe Anthony, you are thinking like outside of the box here. I've never thought about that. Starting something out, right? Kill them all at the end and then reincarnate them in the My Hero Academia universe and continue the series down. That would take a lot of thinking. So you're talking about um using the Demon Slayer characters, right? Starting the series off with that, having them be killed off probably by Muzan, right? That's his name. Yeah. Kibitsuji, whatever you want to call him. And then all of them being reincarnated in My Hero Academia as the characters in My Hero. Interesting. What if Deku was All For One's brother instead of, and Deku time traveled right after he passed All For One? Wow. Well, I mean, if he was if he was the first wielder of One for All, he, he's like he stood up to All For One and he fails, but he passed it on right to the second user. Honestly, I would like to see a series about that, right? They've told us tidbits of what happened between All For One and his brother, and we know and we have the gist of it. I would like a series that went back to like when All For One was like a teenager or something. Starts there. We see his home life with his younger brother and how everyone thinks he's quirkless, and he could probably get bullied for it. And he becomes like this, and we see his character develop into this power hungry thing, right? And then we can see the start of One for All. That as a series, fucking would be, oh, dude, that'd be good. That'd be so good. Um, I've, there's that, and then I would also just like to see a series about All Might, like in his prime, starting from the day he found out he was quirkless, and finding getting One for All from Nana, and oh, dude, that could be good. It could just be like a little prequel series to the canon. I think that'd be sick. That's just me though. Um, uh, wait, what are you talking about? Venom, a Venom Deku series. Hmm, interesting. In the Spider-Man Deku series, I do plan on having Venom show up. Huh, Venom. I've seen some texting stories like that pop up too, and I've watched. I don't think I've ever completed one, but I have watched a few of them, and that could be that could be interesting. That could be a very interesting thing there. Um, I've seen some, and they are amazing. Interesting. I've seen one where it's Spider-Man. Deku is Spider-Man, and he gets the Venom symbiote, and then he slowly changes, and he goes through that whole process of getting the Venom symbiote, coming attached to it, bonding with it, pushing everyone away, including the ship Ochako, and then he comes to his senses and he saves himself, just like in the third Spider-Man movie of Tobey Maguire, right? Um, that was good. I like that. And then he bonds with Eddie Brock, and yeah, uh, and yeah, it is good. I'm not gonna say it's not. It is pretty good, pretty good. Um, oh, oof. Y'all want to see my tattoos? uh, my least Mineta, 100%. It's not even close. Not even close. Get this freaking pervert out of here. I don't care. I don't care. Gets on my damn nerves. He's just a small little grape. I, I hate him. It's like for me, monetary. Oh, who's that? Monetary. Oh, Mineta. Okay. I was like, who's monetary? Yeah, Mineta. Get him out of here. You know, there's some students in class 1A uh I wish would get a little bit more time, like Sato, Sero, um, Ojiro. Just a lot of them that's in the background. Um, it is annoying at times. Um, there's the characters that are in the background that don't get a lot of time. I think that it would just be real neat. Maybe not so much Ojiro. He gets his moment. Jiro gets her moment during the school festival arc. Um, Yeah, I just wish some of them just got a little bit more time and some more details. A lot of characters do get a lot of time, or at least for a little while. Um, just something about it. It would have made the Class 1A versus Deku episode more impactful, I think, if they had done that. Hagakure, yeah, that's another one for sure. I had it spoiled to me that her face or half of her face gets revealed in the manga somehow, some way. What's up? Hello, meet my little dog. Ah, oh no, I got a dog. What's up? This is my dog. Sorry, it's my fiance's dog, Bella. What's wrong with you? Why are you shiver shaking? What's wrong? What's wrong? My It kind of looks like it's getting ready to storm. She's scared of everything because everything's bigger than her. We have 4 cats too, and 3 of them are bigger than her. um, got great. Yeah. She is a he, but yes, she is cute. She's adorable. Her name is Bella. Little mini Jack Russell. Um, but she's not a baby. She's like, yeah, you're fine. Um, she's like 8 years old. My fiance got her before I met her, and I met her almost 7 years ago. Next month will be 7 years. So, yeah. What's wrong, baby? She's scared of storms, and even if the wind is picks up in speed a little bit, and she hears it, she gets scared. She's scared of garbage trucks and lawnmowers, a leaf blowing in the wind. Did you know after Class 1A gets Deku back from the Vigilante arc, Mina torture slash hypnotizes Mineta? He ain't a pervert. Really? I did not know that. Is that canon? Really? I don't remember seeing that in the show. Um, it might be a manga exclusive or something. That's after the events of the season. Oh, okay. Did they like just release that? Oh, after the events of season 5. So I would have liked to have seen that. That would have been fun to have seen. Ooh, no more puppets. um, that would have been fantastic. I would have loved to have seen that. Um, Outside of Mignetta though, there's not like a lot of characters that I hate. I wish they would do more with Monoma. I think Monoma is such a good what's a villain. He is an antagonist for sure, but like he's not really a villain. You know, he's there to be a hero, and he's got this superiority complex. He knows he's supposed to be like a sidekick or a supporting role, and he doesn't want that. I think there's something really good there. I think it's shown in the last episode or before the My Villain. Maybe I'll have to go back and watch it. It's been too long since I've watched season 5. Um, do y'all have a specific like favorite episode of My Hero? My favorite episode of My Hero. Well, okay, I have two, I guess. When Deku fought Shoto in the sports festival, and then when Deku fought Class 1A. Oh, those are my favorites. This makes you feel, dude. It's fantastic. I love them. Season 5, I think all the seasons of My Hero are good, right? Season 5, I like the Class Team A versus Class Team B, right? Or 1B, 1A, whatever. Uh, I love that whole arc. I think the fight scene, you get to learn more about Class 1B and their quirks, and I think that's fun. Outside of just Monoma and Tetsu and the girl with the big hands, right? You get to see all of them. That's real cool. And then the villain arc sets up season 6 really well, but just not like a lot happened, you know. I understand why that's not your favorite. I understand. Um, bro, I hope Izuku and Deku do something. I think they will. They might not be all lovey-dovey, and they might not like specifically say it. I think to say they win the big battle, you might see them holding hands at the end. I think that's at best. You have to remember this is a show about superheroes, not a drama show about romance. So they could easily incorporate romance and whatnot into the show, but that's not like the main focus. So um, yeah, I feel like something at the end. They might confess feelings and like hug, hold hands. They probably won't kiss or anything. Um, they might, but I doubt it. Um, it doesn't feel important. Only the Black Whip reveal and the moment between Deku and Chaco feels important. Yeah, that moment with Deku and Ochako where Chaco jumps up after Black Whip, like, took off. Um, that was a big leap. That was awesome. That was, I was like, yes! And then there's that moment in the OVA episode where they like accidentally bump into each other and then they just look at each other. And then there's like, I don't know, like a small blush or something. And they just like quickly move on. The first time I saw that, I was like, yeah, Kendo, that's her name. Sorry. When I first saw that, I was like, it's there. uh, uh, and then the whole villain academia arc, that was important. It sets up so this way in season 6, you're not confused of what's going on or what they've been doing for the last 3 months or whatever. Because if you remember during the fights, they never talked about it during the Class 1A and 1B fights. They never talked about the League of Villains, and we just had no idea what they're doing. Um, and we hadn't seen any of them since they took down Overhaul when Twice and Toga were there, and they kind of betrayed the Shia Saikai. Um, I think it was good to see what they were doing. However, I was confused the entire last half. Like, what are we doing? What's going on? They could have like made made all that into like a flashback or something. I don't know. Yeah. Or is he just being awkward around her because she's a girl? That's so that's one of the biggest things why I'm like, I don't know. At the beginning of the series, we see him blush all the time when he's around her. Like all the time, right? What'd you see? Oh, she sees something out there. I don't know what. Um, but as we get into later seasons, like season 3 and on, he doesn't blush around her anymore. And so I don't know. He's clearly never been like around a girl for a significant period of time outside of Ochako. It could just be that. However, I think there's something else there. She clearly has feelings for him. It's pretty clear. She denies it. It's clear. She stares at him and is like, "Wow." They've made it clear she definitely does like him. It's I feel like deep down, he's focused on his goals right now. He's under a lot of pressure to master One for All, to stop All for One, right? And he just doesn't have a lot of time for that right now. Um, and Ochako acknowledges that, which is why she's like she has to push the feelings down. Um, and kind of like low-key distance herself from Deku. Um, but I hope it happens. I think somewhere deep down he does have true, genuine feelings for her. Yeah, I ain't seeing as much as wait, what do you mean? I ain't seeing what if the show ends and none of them bro, at this point, Ochako has to. Okay, it has to happen. They've made it known that she has feelings for him. They've made it like a big deal, right? She is her Mina, the girls have teased her about it, right? Um, it has to happen. It has to happen. Something, right? Like something has to happen. They cannot just ignore that. Don't that's like an entire story arc that they would just be throwing away. Um, don't be like assassination classroom. I don't know. Is that a reference to something? I don't. If it is, I don't get it. Um, bro, I don't know. I feel like honestly, at the end, like Deku's gonna be like on the cusp of death or something, and Ochako is gonna confess then, right? She's gonna be like crying her eyes out, and that's when she will confess, because she thinks maybe he's gonna die or something. Um, and then I don't know, he'll be saved. Airi will come in and save him or something. Well, she's looking at something. Here, I can. Yeah, look at that. More lighting. Woo! Um. Uh. But they have to. Uh. I find it funny how like the last episode of season 3. That's when Ochako said she was going to push those feelings down during the provisional license exam, and then throughout season 4, she was hardly in it. You hardly saw her. She was part of the attack on the Shiha Saikai, but that's it. You just didn't see her. And then season 5, she became a more prominent character again. It's an anime. Okay. Might have to look that up as well. Add it to the list. Um, that's forever growing list. Uh, yeah, they made it known. Like they made it known, dude. And they made people want it to happen. Bro, I think one of the writers or directors or whatever, artists maybe one of the artists, they like drew a picture of them holding hands while floating in the sky. Um, now he specifically said this wasn't like a tease or anything. It was just something he decided to work on, but or she, whoever it was. But I think deep down that was a tease, and not to mention they also teased it in the season 6 opening theme for at least for the second part where they hold hands. Yeah. If you ever, I want to listen to that music song dubbed. Oh well, dude, Deku versus Overhaul was sick. Eri on his back, allowed to go 100%. It was so good. The fight with Lemillion before that. Oh, dude, such a good fight. My Hero does a good job with the fight scenes. They do really well. I can't think of a fight that was just dumb or boring or whatever. Right? It like all of them served a purpose. All of them were really good. Uh, Going all the way back to like even this with the sludge villain, that was actually probably the worst one because it did nothing really, except show All Might that Deku was worthy to wield one for all. Um, the 2v2 that like then 2 episodes later, with Bakugo and Ida taking on Chaco and Izuku, that was really the start of the ship, honestly. Um, but yeah, bro, bro, every fight has been good. My favorite fight was probably Deku and Todoroki during the Sports Fest. That fight, that's a good fight because both they went back and forth. I hurt you, you hurt me. You have the advantage, I have the advantage. Just back and forth, and then of course the emotional moment of Todoroki finally using his left side, his fire side. So good, so fantastic. Um, Deku versus Overhaul. Oh my god, that scene of him just going all out 100% and all those fists pop up behind him, bro. That's like something straight out of One Punch Man, another anime I need to watch. But that was so cool. They that was fantastic. Um, so good, so good. Overhaul was a great villain. Um, so good. Uh, season 6 animation was as good as season 2. Yeah. Um, I definitely noticed that the animation changed a little bit. Uh, does anyone know why Ochako's character looks different now? It's like I don't know what it is. She just does not look the same. I don't know why they like changed it up for the season. I like her older look better. Like she looks the same, but not. I don't know what it was. I don't know what it is. Like every other character looks the same to me. It's just her. It's just her. I don't know. God damn you. um Satama Deku. Um I'd have to watch One Punch Man first. Uh she looks ugly in season 6, but in the manga she's cute as fuck. What? You're barking at something. What are you barking at? Y'all notice in her speech to let Deku into UA, she basically said he has a special power, but he himself is not special. He's ugly and hungry and not ugly, but like he's disgusting and hungry and tired. Please let him rest, eat, and shower. Oh my god. Like this big emotional moment. I'm just like, you just called the man dirty. uh I wouldn't say she looks ugly. She just looks odd, weird, different. Um Like, I don't know how they drew that and was like, "That looks good." Like, no, just keep her the way she looked. Like, I don't know. Izuku, Bakugo's speech to Deku. Fuck. Fuck. That was like when he intercepted the tendrils and save Deku. That was the culmination of his story arc. That fuck, dude. That made him. That means he would have been worthy for One for All, and that just, you know, oh man. In the manga panel, she looks cute, but in the anime, she looks weird. I think they. Why would they do that purposely? Maybe they're trying to get people to not ship them anymore because she is like the only one that really changed in animation. I don't know why. I don't know if they did it purposely or not. I just think maybe it was a mistake, but then they kept making that. Well, she doesn't always look like that. I'm specifically referring to the time right before the fight with Deku in Class 1A. And she's like, because we care about you, we want to bring you home, blah, 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 blah. Uh, she, bro, I know my fiance had her before I met her. And next month will be 7 years. So I think she's 8. That sounds right. I think she said she got her in 2015. So she might actually be closer to 9. I'm not really not quite sure. If I asked her that, she just goes 8 or 9 something. And I'm like, wow. Consider her your child and you don't even know how old she is. Wow. Uh, yeah, she's a good girl. She is. Hmm. Uh, bro, I actually have a story. So when Bakugo got impaled by those tendrils, of course, I hadn't read the manga. Me and my sister were watching it, and then that's the end of the episode. I cannot tell you the tears that I had. Just the complete shock and tears. I gotta go. See you later, man. Or girl, whatever gender you are. Peace. It was nice talking to you. Might have to end this here soon. My butt's starting to hurt. But I do want to say this. Um, to you, Joel, I guess. Um, tears. I could not wait a week to know if he lived or died. I immediately looked it up and saw that he lived and was like, cool. I was also spoiled that Best Genius was showing up, but I don't care. I was like, thank fucking God. um, it's a lot of fun. Not fun. That wasn't fun at all. That was real sad. Just shock and tears streaming down my face because he was a character that I hated at first, and he just morphed into this beautiful flower of a character. It was fantastic. Uh, I'll make a quirkless. Um. Oh, she freaking out a little bit. Um. I don't know. I don't know if that's something that I'll ever do. Um. It'll depend. It'll mm. I find it interesting how originally the creator of My Hero Academia wanted to have Deku stay quirkless the entire time. Um, that's interesting. I would have liked to have seen how that would have worked out with what we've seen in the show so far. How would he have gotten into UA and fought the villains that he's fought and the classmates that he's fought? Um, I don't know. But as far as that, I don't know. I don't know. I have to think on it. I have thought about it. I haven't thought about it in depth. Um, let's wait and see, I guess. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Did he leave? Hello? I've actually not thought about that. Put Deku in the MCU as a series? It might be a little. he might be a little broken for not maybe not broken for the MCU, but like I don't know, like somehow he got stuck in that universe. Like he somehow traveled to another universe and just got stuck there. Interesting. Damn. Would he join the Avengers? Probably. Once he knew what they were and they saw what he could do. Um, assuming Quirks would work outside of his home universe, he could work with Tony Stark or Doctor Strange to create a portal to go home. We know Doctor Strange can create portals. We saw that in No Way Home. Um, they would, yeah. Peter Parker and Izuku Midoriya, they would become like the best of friends. Two awkward teenagers who want to do nothing but save people's lives. Yeah, that would 100%. They would absolutely a team up between them. I think would be inevitable. 100%. We can even go a little further than that and be like they were friends in high school or something. I don't know, like that. And yeah, interesting. Might have to put that on the operation board or brainstorm ideas. That's interesting. I love the MCU. I actually heard something that Netflix was thinking about, or at least had the opportunity to make a live action My Hero Academia movie or series. Don't, please don't. Live action anime movies tend not to do very well. There's a reason for that. In animation, you can do a lot more than you can in live action. Um, I watched the first season of 13 Reasons Why, and I think the second season, I didn't watch anything past that. I thought it was getting ridiculous, so I did not continue to watch. Oh, it's been confirmed? Oh my god. All right. The live action movie of Death Note, I heard was garbage. The live action movie of Dragon Ball Z, I heard that was garbage. And this is, I don't see this being any better. Uh, however, I do think the guy that plays Beast Boy in Titans with his green hair, that he could be a good pick for Deku to be played as him. But I don't know. But the whole idea, bro, I don't know. No, 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 no. There's no way to accurately portray the series as like a movie, you know? Um, I don't know. That's my opinion, anyways. If the, if they are doing it, I'll watch it. I'll give it a chance. Jonathan Majors. Oh, damn. So I haven't been keeping a lot of tabs on that. He apparently sexually assaulted a woman in his apartment or something, and she came forward. I think he was found not guilty though. That's all I know about it. Um, this I think that's what I heard. He was found not guilty. And if he was found guilty, the MCU's got a problem. um, bro, if they make Deku gay, I swear to God, don't. In every Netflix series, it seems like they make someone gay for character development. There's other ways to do that. Okay, do not make Deku gay. Nothing wrong with gay people. I'm just don't do it. Okay, there's you can if you have to make Aoyama gay. This is me talking who made Bakugo gay in his Vigilante series because I didn't know how to progress his story arc anymore or at all. Damn. Yeah, they would no, they wouldn't make Deku gay. They would probably make like um Sue gay or Mina or fuck, or maybe Ida. I don't know. Nah, my opinion, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Leave the series alone. There's some things you can do. Oh, oh, she barking. What's up? Those are just people coming home or visiting. No, stop. No, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. They're just people. They exist too. Um. Well, go get them. Yeah, go. Yeah, go get them. Oh, be quiet. What? Who would be the perfect cast? So that's a great question. I don't know because I don't know a lot of young actors and actresses, and they would have to be young actors and actresses because they're teenagers, right? I did say the guy that plays Beast Boy from Titans to play Deku, but that's only because of the green hair. I mean, anyone could do it. Um, I just don't know a lot of actors. Tom Holland could play a role in it. The guy that plays Blue Beetle, he seems young. He could be in it. Um, oh, hello. You can't really see her, but one of my cats are back there. Um, would be the perfect. Okay, yeah. I just don't know a lot of young actors. Well, jump back up here then. Come on. Uh, the guy who plays, yes, I can see that 100%. I think he has the credentials and he could pull off Deku very well. I think Tom Holland could do it too, actually, but he's got yeah, and then big eyes. You're correct. Tom Holland doesn't have those big eyes, right? And if you're gonna play Deku, you have to have the green hair, the big green eyes, and you have to be short, relatively short, anyways. Um, I think the CGI on whoever would play Sue would look bad, and I that would make me sad. I love Sue. Uh, Henry Cavill could play All Might or Cavill, whoever his name is, the guy that played Superman. He could play All Might perfectly. Or The Rock. The Rock could do it too. Um, Christian Bale could do like Azawa. That could be interesting, actually. Um, I think I'd rather see a live action movie of Invincible as opposed to My Hero Academia. Um, which I'm waiting on season two for that. Oh, for one, dude. Any anyone who's ever played like a really good villain who's just simply power hungry. Um, damn, I can't think of anyone at the moment. Fuck. Uh, fuck. I don't know. I don't know at the moment. I can't think of anyone at the moment. It's kind of pissing me off, actually. Um, damn, it would have to be someone good. Josh Brolin. That's actually a great choice. I think Josh Brolin could, seeing how well he played Thanos. That could be interesting. I think that I think you hit the nail on the coffin with that. Um, absolutely. The guy, oh, what's his name? Joaquin Phoenix. He could play Shigaraki. Seeing how he played Joker, he could play Shigaraki. Um, as I just said, yeah, he could play Stain too. That could be good. Um, I see him being a better Shigaraki than a Stain. I think. Actually, I don't have like a Charlie. I'm gonna say something bold here. I think Charlie Cox could play Stain very well. Um, the guy that played Daredevil, or Ben Affleck. I think he could. Maybe not Affleck. Um, Seeing how Robert Pattinson played Batman, I think he could do Stain. Um, what's the worst? The worst MCU movie, Thor: Dark World. Uh, Thor: Love and Thunder is probably right in front of it. I liked it a little bit better, although a lot of the humor didn't land for me, as it didn't land for a lot of people. Thor: Dark World was just awful. I when I go back and rewatch this, like all the movies, I skip it every time. I don't watch it. There's a few happy or not happy, but funny improv moments, like when he hangs the hammer on the coat hanger or whatever. Uh, but that's it. Uh, Nothing. There's nothing they did. Malachi is not a believable villain. It's just not a good movie. It's just real bad. Um, yeah, She-Hulk is definitely the worst show so far. Anyways, um, I don't know what happened. The same director did Ragnarok that did Love and Thunder. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. They turned into a comedy, and that's not what we want. Do you think? Should have continued? So I read an article a year ago or so, maybe 2 years ago, that would have. It was like right after the Snyderverse came out, and it displayed what his plan was for the second and third Justice League movies were. And should they have stayed with hadn't his daughter not have been I think Zack Snyder left because his daughter died or something. Um hadn't that not happened, I like the Snyderverse a lot better than whatever the hell Joss Whedon was thinking. But I don't know, dude. That the fight for Earth with Darkseid and his army, right? That makes sense. That's good. They had a plan of making Superman evil for a little while with the anti-life equation. That would have been fine because Lois Lane died. But the idea that Lois Lane and Superman give birth to a kid and name him Bruce, and him being half Kryptonian as well as Batman in the Batcave. No, that's I don't like that. That's dumb. Although the Snyderverse I think was great overall. Um, the DCEU just having a lot of troubles in general, and that's why James Gunn is uh, changing everything. Um, I think Zack Snyder's vision, his goal, his what he planned on doing would have been better than anything that would have came from it. That what we got right originally. Um, but I don't think it would have been great. Uh, yeah, I think a lot of people would have ended up being upset with it. I know Zach. I think it's universally believed that the Snyder cut was better than the original, but a lot of people still didn't like it, and that's fine. James Gunn has a lot of burden. Yes, he does. My God, this man, oh, dude, he got a lot of hate. after Henry Cavill left as Superman. But I don't think he was fired. He just wants to start over and do it right. So he maybe Henry Cavill will come along later and play an older Superman or whatever. I don't know the whole conversation on that. Um, bro, he has to work. He's working. He's stressed out right now. Um, you know, since being in control, Shazam 2 came out. That didn't do very well. It's all right for a movie, but it didn't do very well. Um, The Flash came out. I heard got a very low box office during its first weekend, so it's probably not doing well now. I haven't heard anything about it. Um, I still want to see it, but like I'm not rushing to go see it. Like I can wait till it comes out on Max because it's not HBO anymore on Max, and I'll watch it there just like I did with Shazam 2. Um, Blue Beetle has been the first DC movie that I've been genuinely excited for in a long time. uh, yes, they are, dude. They're in so much debt right now. It's not even funny. Um, Bro, the best trilogy in the MCU is without a doubt the Guardians. Without a doubt, dude. James Gunn did such a good. He is Guardians 3 is a masterpiece. Guardians 3 is the masterpiece that Thor 4 should have been. And it is so good. Beautiful. Beautiful. Flash has officially become the worst superhero movie. Wow. That's saying a lot. That is saying a lot considering uh the the other movies that's come before it. Uh Yikes. I did another paper when I was in college saying why the MCU was better than the DCEU, and one of them was the overall box office, what they got at the box office. And at the time, and still is, Aquaman was the only movie that hit over 1 billion, which is odd. Aquaman was oddly good. He did. He did. I feel like the movie is better than what people are giving it credit for, maybe. My biggest problem is that the actor that plays I can't think of his fucking name. But the dude literally was hiding from the police after having several charges of something, right? Literally hiding from them for like months. And everyone just assumed the Flash would be recasted. And then he wasn't. I don't even know how he's doing in the legal proceedings, but I heard people like the Flash series. Why not use that actor? Why not combine the universes? I don't understand that. Oh, like have a deal, make a deal, and do it. I don't. It's whatever. Um, I used to be so into the MCU and DCU and being like into it. People are saying Blue Beetle does not take place in the DCU and takes place. I haven't heard that. I just assumed it was taken. It was like gonna be like the first movie into this new DC universe that James Gunn's trying to make. I was actually talking to a good friend about that this morning, saying that it was like the start. We are talking about the Superman movie coming in 2025, about all the named characters that are going to be in it now, like Mister Terrific and Guy Gardner and Hawk Girl, and there's someone else. There's someone else, but yeah, Blue Beetle was supposed to be the start of it because there's a lot of rumors going around that Booster Gold's going to be in it, and we know Booster Gold's going to come back later. Stop freaking out. You're fine. You know I'm not going to drop you. Um, yeah, that was dumb. I think Robert Pattinson's Batman should be canon to this new DC universe. Like, why wouldn't it be? It makes no sense. It's still Warner Bros. It's still is that Ben Affleck's Batman was in the Flash movie, so I guess, as well as Michael Keaton's. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Uh, Robert Pattinson did surprisingly well. I did not expect him to do such a good Batman. That was so good. As far as superhero movies last year, that might be my favorite. I go back and forth between that and Black Panther, and oh man, it's close. I can imagine it being like Superman in the Batman. It does feel weird. The Batman universe, with Robert Pattinson's Batman is very, what's the word for it? I guess solid, hidden, isolated. That's what I'm saying. And I can't imagine anything like Superman existing, like you said. Uh, yeah, realistic. Yeah, that works too. It is doesn't make sense. The tone, the very dark and ominous tone that it portrayed, that doesn't. I do understand that. It doesn't. It wouldn't make sense for something like Superman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman for them to exist in that universe. However, I feel like it wouldn't be hard to put Pattinson and like an older version of Pattinson's Batman into the current DCU, just like they did with Ben Affleck. See, that's what I thought when they first announced this new Batman movie coming. Right, I thought it was just a younger Batman because we knew Ben Affleck's Batman had been Batman for like 20 years. Um, and this Batman has only been Batman for like 2 years. So I just thought it made sense. It was just going to be like a prequel. Batman was finally going to get his first movie, but then they're like, no, it's just his own thing. All right. He said I heard that he's getting his own trilogy of Batman movies. That makes me happy. I'm excited for it. Exactly. Yeah. Oh, and vengeance fucking gets destroyed with the Omega beams, or just crushes his throat or something. You ain't vengeance, you're dead. Like, it doesn't make sense, dude. I can't do a versus video over that. Uh, it's a mess. I think the MCU is kind of a mess, but it's a little bit more organized. Um, uh, it's rumored, yeah, Mr. Freeze. That's really That's odd because they hinted at like some sort of team up between the Joker and Riddler. I mean, I'm down for it. Mister Freeze is like an iconic Batman villain, but it's weird. I'm really sad Ben Affleck didn't get his solo movie, with Deathstroke. They did all that work to tease it and Batman versus Superman, I think, and then just nothing came of it. Ah, that's sad. That's the one downside to Ben Affleck's Batman because I liked his Batman. He just an older, more brutal version of Batman. Um, and just to see Batman and Deathstroke on the screen together, that would have been cool. But I don't know if I would say he was the perfect Batman, right? In my opinion, Robert Pattinson's Batman was perfect because it got everything in that movie, from fighting capabilities to the detective work to explosions. Penguin was in it, Catwoman was in it, Catwoman's dad, Falcone was in it. Of course, Riddler fucking was incredible. His character was based off like or portrayed based off of or actual serial killer that existed at one point. Um, I think he was the best. We saw his intelligence answering those riddles like they were nothing. I think, yeah, in my opinion, he's the best. Um, that's just my opinion, though. Christian Bale, of course, he did a good job as Batman. My only problem with Christian Bale's Batman is the man looked like he couldn't move when he was doing his fight scenes. Right? He's a boxer of sorts. That's the best. And that's one reason why I like Ben Affleck's. The dude was mobile. He moved, bro. He jumping around, doing flips and kicks and stuff. That's Batman, dude. And I also feel like he was the best built, like just with his physical size and muscle that Batman was always portrayed in the comics, right? Fantastic. I think he did a really good job. Um, yeah, I think it'd be cool to see the Batman Who Laughs in a movie at some point in time. That'd be sick. I did a video actually, like over a year ago, of why I think there should be a Batman TV series, live action TV series, featuring Robert Pattinson's Batman. This could be so good, because there's so much in a movie that you can't show. He was a beast in Batman v Superman. The movie wasn't that great in general, but it really showed how Batman can stand up to Superman. Um, and how even if Batman Who Laughs is impossible, yeah, it is impossible. It would have to be its own separate thing. Uh, it would be. I still think it'd be fun. I think it'd be a lot very interesting. Uh, Not the team that he puts up, like the evil Justice League copycat team or whatever he puts together, but just the Batman Who Laughs. That would be fun. Um, yeah. Oh dear. What if they make? That'd be interesting, actually, to see a completely different side of Robert Pattinson. To see like a crazy, uh, bro. Imagine him like smiling like that. Like how the Joker did, just real big and just insane. And I don't know if Robert Pattinson is the guy to do that though. I don't. I'm not gonna say he can't do it. Okay, like I said, he surprised me as Batman. He did a very good job there. So I'm not gonna say he can't do it. I just at first glance, at first thinking about it, I don't know if he's the actor to do it. Right. I think uh, William Dafoe, he should have played Joker at some point or something. But I don't think he would be able, yeah, to play a maniac, as I was saying. He's too calm and composed, serious. Um, to play someone like the Batman Who Laughs and Joker, you have to venture into a side of your mind that you've never entered before, right? And only a some could or can. Heath Ledger, right? The greatest Joker of all time. Um, the Whoever voiced the Joker in the Arkham gaming series, uh, Joaquin Phoenix, I think he did it too. Um, I haven't seen the Joker movie yet. I need to. I've seen clips. I know the basic story, but I need to see it. What is the Tom Holland would play an excellent Robin, whether it's Dick Grayson, Damian Wayne, Tim Drake. I don't know about Jason Todd, but I think he could play a perfect Dick Grayson or Tim Drake for sure. Maybe even a Damian Wayne. He's got the perfectly sized built for it, right? Hell, I think Tom Holland could even play Flash because Flash and Spider Man, they kind of have like the same what humor, I guess. Um, but yes, I think he is built for it. What? Just imagine, bro. Yes, dude. Yes, him playing Dick Grayson and becoming Nightwing, like perfect. Uh, that would be so good. Uh, bro. Okay, Nightwing. with the black and the blue and black costume. That's good. I don't really care for the red and black costume that he had for a little while, or has now, or whatever. The blue and black, nice. Like, and I think Tom Holland could do it very well. He's got the build for it. He's got the athleticism for it. I think he's got the acting credentials. Perfect. Not to be sick. There's also I watch a lot of professional wrestling, and there's a wrestler known as John Morrison. He's very acrobatic and into parkour. He would be perfect for Nightwing as well. Um, I've said that for years now. There's a sudden change in her character in Spider-Man: No Way Home. Whose character? Who are we talking about? And his? Ugh. Whose character are you talking about? His character? Because you said her. Oh, MJ's? Yeah, there was a big change out of nowhere. Like, and I'm not like against it or anything. The first one she wasn't in fuck, whatever the first one was. She wasn't in it very much because she wasn't the love interest, which I think was weird. But she didn't come off like MJ in the comics, right? She wasn't like a partier. She was a very nerdy, quiet, sarcastic, low-key depressed girl. Um, and then in the second one, kind of just continued that, just better. She was still very uh not depressed, but sarcastic, humorous, almost no, I'm not gonna say gothic, but like, and then this one, I don't know, it just changed. They kissed in the second one and she changed. She was still kind of expect disappointment, you won't be disappointed, but like that's it, that really still a good character, a good fit for Tom Holland's Spider-Man, but I don't know, you know yeah, we saw a different side of her, and I think she still did it good. It was just like almost a complete change. um I love Spider-Man: No Way Home so much. I recently heard that there was a lot of criticism about it. Stop. I don't care. It's my favorite movie. I absolutely loved it. Perfect. Not perfect, but like I loved it. Um it had everything you need. It had the nostalgia, it had the there was an emotional appeal when Aunt May died. I didn't expect that. That was very sad. Uh it was just good. The only thing I think it was really missing was a fight between Goblin and Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. That's something that should have happened. Imagine Kevin Hart plays Rocklock. Kevin Hart could play Rocklock. Absolutely. I think that's something he could do. I wish that's another character I wish showed up more. Like he was only really prevalent during the Shia Saikai arc, and yeah, I think that would have been nice to see more of him. We saw that he's fighting. He has a family. He has I'm assuming a wife and a baby, child or whatever. Um, yeah, Kevin Hart could definitely do Rocklock. Um, I think the girl that plays Harley Quinn, can't think of her name. She could play Toga for sure. Kimiko Toga. Um, really trying to think of someone who could play Dobby. Oh my god. I don't know. I can't think of anyone else. Daniel Radcliffe. uh, Timothy. Yeah. I was thinking about him earlier. Uh, He could play Todoroki. Yeah, he could play Totoro. I think. Hold on. Help me, Bella. Think. Uh, Tom Holland can play Deku, and Timothy Chalamet can play Todoroki. I think he can play Todoroki, not Dobby. Um, um, damn, I can't think of a lot of younger actors. I don't know. Um, and the actor who played Bryce, you're onto something there, partner. Um, damn, that's kind of perfect. See, that's something else too. I don't think they would get Bakugo's mannerisms, right? His where he just yells and screams all the time. I don't think a live action movie could do that well. Steve Harrington. Holy fuck! That would be a fantastic choice to play Dobby, dude. I feel like you've already thought about this ahead of time, bro. I didn't even think about Stranger Things and all this. Yes. Oh, dude. That'd be good. That would be so good. Burning his face up. Yeah. He could definitely play a Toya. 100%. She saw someone walking. Oh. Uh hell, if we're talking about Stranger Things, oh, the girl that plays 11, I can't think of her name. She could play one of the girls in Class 1A or Class 1B. Um Ochako, probably. No. If Tom Holland is if we're saying Tom Holland's going to play Deku, yeah, unless they don't go that route. Uh, David Harbour. I was actually for Fat Gum. I was thinking Danny DeVito could do it, or Jack Black could play Fat Gum. But David, yeah, David would be a good one for that as well. God, there's a lot of actors and actresses that would have to go in making a good movie, and even then, uh, I don't know about it, man. Oh, I don't know who that is. Winona Ryder. Or Winona Ryder. Who is that? Um, I can look her up. Can you get down, please? Jesus. Uh, yes, Jack Black as Fat Gum would be perfect. I will look that woman up. I probably have seen her, but I just didn't know her name. What is it? Oh, Will's mom. Perfection. That is perfection, dude. Yeah, you've thought about this before. You're like perfect. What do you want from me? Yeah. Come on. Actually, all of the teenagers from Stranger Things probably could play one of the students in My Hero. Come on. Oh, fuck. Um, dang. Trying to think here. Margaret. Ooh, maybe. Hold on. I need to see a recent picture of her. Hold on. Maybe. Yeah. maybe. As Midnight, mm, I'm not saying no. I'm not saying no. I was thinking maybe Gal Gadot could play Midnight. Um, Mount Lady, I think, yeah, uh, Margaret, whatever her name is, I think she could play Mount Lady. I think that would be good. Yeah, 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 yeah. I think Gal Gadot, the girl that played Wonder Woman, would be great for Midnight. What's that? What is it? Um, there's just I think there's too many like actresses and actors to do this good, bro. Like, how are they? I don't know about it. Scarlett Johansson would be great for the role as well. Actually, I like your choice better than my choice. Scarlett Johansson would play a really good Midnight. You know, the seductive aspect of it. Um, she would definitely get that down, 100%. Um, yeah, Scarlett Johansson is just like a perfect choice. Um, actually, they would. Okay, so I was thinking about this. The actor Chad Michael, was it Murray? Chad Michael Murray. He plays a really good villain. I think he could play a good All for One. Um, just based off how he played that one villain in that one season of Riverdale, I think that could be real good. Um, Riverdale, fuck, it got a little, it's a little crazy now, but I don't watch it anymore. So, um, actually, the girl that plays Veronica in Riverdale, she could play Midnight very well as well. Yeah, that's true. That is the one thing. Chad Michael Murray is relatively young to play like a character who's like a century old or older than that. Actually, he would have to be because we know All Might was number one hero for several decades, and that means he's older than that. He's got to be at least in his 60s. Um, and All for One killed most of the past One for All users. So this man is over a century old at this point. Um, he plays a good villain. I think they could make it work. However, it's not ideal. I think the guy that plays Magneto, like the older Magneto in the X Men movies, what is his fucking name? God damn it. Anyways, I think he could play All for One. Um, I can't think of his name. That's getting on my nerves. I'll answer one more question or whatever, and then I gotta get out of here. My butt is hurting so bad. uh, First live stream to go over 2 hours long. It works. It was just you and me for most of it, but that's fine. I'm good with that. I'll definitely do this again. This is fun. This is a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun just talking. Damn, your friends don't watch it? Shit. My fiance is not big into anime, but I watched My Hero and Demon Slayer with my sister, and I got her into anime or starting to get her into it really. Um, it sucks. My best friend got me into My Hero Academia. Uh, That's rough, man. I would gladly talk My Hero Academia with you at, like, any point. I'll stream again for sure. I had fun. Not a lot of people showed up, but that's fine. We had a good conversation. We partied, we hung out. It was good. I'll definitely have to do this again. But for now, I'm gonna get out of here. I'll let you. I'll end it after you comment something again. I'm about to get off, so go on. Oh. Uh, yeah. See you later, man. Enjoy your dinner. Peace.